Hey guys, check this out. Going over a quick market update. Going to talk about Cardano and a couple other things. Sitting here looking at Cardano, sitting at 45 cents. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I made a mistake. Talking about Cardano and that developer that warned catastrophic issues, I found out, and I had to read this a couple times. I found out that this happened on the testnet. That changes everything. So what do you think the testnet is for? To test. So they caught a bug on the testnet, and this developer comes out, spreads all this FUD about Cardano, about an error that they caught on the testnet. And that sparked this wild FUD, and I read it too. And I'm thinking this was something that was rolled out. For some reason, I missed the testnet part. I missed it, or I said I don't know. But I'm realizing that this came out on the testnet, and this is exactly where bugs are supposed to come out at. So, yeah, I messed up. But I didn't sell my Cardano or anything crazy like I've read, but people are going crazy with Cardano, thinking like Cardano's elite. It's going to remain elite. But this was a bug that was caught, and through the madness, Cardano is now listed on Robinhood. So, boom, mic drop, right? So why would Robinhood list Cardano if it wasn't a legit situation? If it wasn't, something that can be, not only traded, but also utilized, that they see not only bearish value, but bullish value. So that's kind of like a mic drop for today, that Robinhood listed Cardano on their online brokerage platform. And to be honest with you, this is the right news at the right time. So they're saying right now that traders don't seem overly excited about the listing because 88 token is down 0.4% in spite of Robinhood's listing struggling to buck the broader bearish trend, which is naturally going to happen. Anything that spikes up like 20%, like I think Terra Classic was up 25%. Nothing that's sustainable is just going to out of nowhere boom up double digits while everything else is falling. That means get out if you're in my opinion. But the popular trading platform also launched Matic deposits and withdrawals on Polygon Network in order to ensure cheaper fees and fast transactions. After riding the bull market wave in 2021, Robinhood saw its shares plummet in 2021, with active users abandoning the platform because of what they did with GameStop. And I wanted to highlight this article about why I'm still buying Cardano. So in this article, I really resonated with this article because this kind of where I stand. I still hold a huge bag of Cardano. It's not going anywhere. Despite that, even if it was on the mainnet, I'm like, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Like, that's how much faith I have in the process and the tech that Cardano has built. Like, by far one of the most decentralized cryptocurrencies out there right now. Sitting here looking at this article, which I agree with 100%, a delay in a major blockchain upgrade for Cardano should not be a cause of concern. So within just weeks before the completion of a major upgrade, Cardano experienced a highly public failure during the testing process. Quote, during the testing process. Social media went into a full speculation mode within 24 hours, and these reports caused Cardano's price to fall. Depending on which sources you read, it might have seemed that Cardano was going to implode after developers found a bug during testing. This is when you're supposed to find the bugs. Like, for me, like, maybe I just overlooked this because the news was so crazy that I'm thinking that they rolled this out as something happened, and it's like Ethereum all over again, right? But it's not. It's nothing like that. It's not a Terra Luna situation, not a Ethereum Classic situation. This is, something that they caught during the testing phase. This is when they're supposed to catch it, right? So after the storm broke out on Twitter, Charles Hoskinson felt compelled to upload a detailed 24-minute YouTube of what had gone wrong and explained how relatively minor the event was. Uncovering the bug during a testing process could end up creating long-term damage to the Cardano blockchain in terms of investor-developed perceptions, which is yes and no, because Cardano's not in like a Solana category, right? They don't have like bugs and failures on the mainnet like all the time and hacks. Hoskinson spelled out perfectly. This is the type of test failure that should have been handled internally within the Cardano community. As he pointed out, this is not some hack or malicious exploit. No funds were lost, no keys were stolen, no nodes of the blockchain collapsed. It was simply a failure during a test process, something that can happen during any technological upgrade. Which he has a point. Like, this is when this is when the problems should be figured out, right? Yet a key Cardano developer at that, used a popular podcast to share the story with the public. As a result, Cardano is facing long-term damage to his reputation. And I just don't even understand. If he's a Cardano developer, why didn't he just keep it in-house? Like, this is like, what gain do you have from saying that there's a bug during the test process? Like, why would you even do that? Why? For publicity? Because now what? Now you almost like shot yourself in the foot because the price dropped. Like, okay, they fixed the bug. They found the bug. They fixed it. It's not like they were not listening to you. It just seems like he was just chasing clout, to be honest with you. Ultimately, for Cardano can mean lower adoption rates and less commercial interest over the next few months. Brands might have launched NFTs projects on Cardano, for example, might now be less willing to do so. Hoskinson called this a self-inflicted wound. 100%. Like, 100%. I want to know who is this. I want to figure out who this Cardano developer is, because it just doesn't make sense. It just seems like he just wanted some publicity. But looking here and looking back into this article, it's just like, what exactly is the goal? Because like it says here, track record of previous upgrades. One of the major points for Cardano's favor is its track record for completing similar types of technological upgrades. While the current Vassal upgrade is more technologically challenging than recent upgrades that brought innovations like smart contracts, it is still following the Cardano script for bringing complex new upgrades to the market. Within crypto industry, Cardano is well known for its peer-reviewed academic approach and software upgrades. It's a slower process than many people like to embrace, but it's turned Cardano into a relatively reliable blockchain. So he's saying in this article, and I agree 100%, there's no need to panic over Cardano. The software upgrade process is designed to avoid all the alarmist developer talk. So I get it. You know, you just don't want to be thrown into that Solana bucket. Cardano does not want to be thrown into that Solana bucket, which is Solana's known for like can't get right. That should be like Solana's token. It should be called can't get right, because it's almost like every other month something happens with Solana. Something. Oh, this, we had a hack here. Like, it's just, and they're targeted for whatever reason, but just complete vulnerabilities have been found, and that hasn't been the case with Cardano. Cardano has remained tried and true with their process, and this is something that happened during the testing phase. And I'm like, what's the panic? This is when it should happen. So I messed up there. I messed up. For some reason, I thought it was the mainnet, but yeah, I read that and I was like, wow, let me go on here and clear that up, because it's insane. Another article here that I wanted to go over real quick is huge bullish news, I would say. Attorney files a withdrawal Tether, Bitfinex, Tron, and Binance suits. So attorney Kyle Roach has withdrawn several class action lawsuits in the wake of blog posts claims he brought cases on behalf of Ava Labs. So now it's like cleaning up. Oh, he messed up. So pretty much everything that this guy has done is being seen as, oh, you're just doing this to benefit Avalanche or Ava Labs, right? So it's good news in the space. Less lawsuits, less courtrooms, more positivity in the space, and really just cleaning up the nonsense. They're saying that Ava Labs and Roche has denied the allegations, but he's filed to withdraw his counsel from several class action lawsuits against digital asset related businesses just because of all that nonsense that came out. They said he was drunk and just talking, but usually the truth comes out when you're drunk, right? But we'll see what happens there. I definitely just wanted to get on here and talk about Cardano. Cardano's tried and true. Cardano's doing exactly what it should be doing, and problems should be found during testing phases. It shouldn't be blown out of proportion because it's not the same situation as other cryptos that are just rolling stuff out and let the cards fall where they may after that, right? That's not what's happening with Cardano. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.